Hello, my name is Caris and I am the owner of C Plus Bakery. If I could describe C Plus Bakery in my own words, it is an inclusive bakery. So we cater to all types of people and we love to welcome all types of people as well. We're a queer-focused bakery, art-focused and inclusivity-based bakery, specifically for people with dietary needs, so gluten-free, nut-free and dairy-free. I have a baking background and a French baking background, so I always pull ideas from a lot of the recipes and a lot of my culinary inspirations through school and university as well for here too. We just love to be able to have a space where anybody can come and enjoy and have a really amazing product without having to sacrifice too much. The first real community that I was introduced to from a young age was the queer community. It's just something that I naturally gravitated towards before even understanding or having to put a label on my own sexuality. It was just what presented itself in my life. So I've always understood what a community can really mean. And it's something that I felt was really vital to bring to my business, to be able to create a place where people can come and interact and feel welcome, regardless of where they come from. So even people who may or may not agree, I prefer to have a place where we can all just come and just chill for a second and not take something too seriously and come back to the basis of humanity. The philosophy is always about community, bringing people together under one roof without having to segregate anybody. The people that I work with are only people that I like. I have to like them and they have to be also great and very sweet. And I think they have really helped to be able to create this space to what it is. They've all come in with a lot of their own perspectives and they're all great people, if that makes sense. So I think that's been a great addition to how we can maintain this feeling of safety and inclusivity. Most of them are also queer as well, or definitely allies. Outside of that, they are just very sweet and kind people. So I think that's been a great asset to maintaining that. Not being afraid to do something is really important. We have a sticker outside here that I found on I think when I just got the keys to this place, that said, if you can't beat the fear, do it scared. And that's something that I really think about quite often, is that we have nothing really to lose at all, especially if you're young. Even if you're old, it doesn't matter. Like, the universe will support you if you decide to do something bold. So don't worry about it and just go for it. My goal was to have a place that was queer focused and vegan focused without it needing to be something that was separated from everything else, basically, if that makes sense. So for me, it's a normal way of life. So I don't feel like it's always necessary for it to be this is just a this place and this is just a this place. It is just the place, and anybody can come here, specifically the community. So I hope that comes off in the right way, but because it's so normal to me, I really want it to seem like a really normal thing in regards to a place of business, basically, and like a philosophy as well. It doesn't have to be something that is out of the norm. It's just the norm to me. My form of activism is placed in that mindset, basically, in regards to C Plus Bakery. There's nothing radical about the idea of having a queer-centric space. There's nothing radical about having a vegan space. These are just normal parts of life. What I would love is to have C Plus Bakery in all different parts of the world, because I've been to different parts of the world and sometimes not being able to find a queer space, or maybe only being able to find a queer bar. And I don't always want to go to a bar. I don't drink, for example. We don't serve alcohol here. It's more of a sober space is what I envision C Plus Bakery as. And that's just not what I really found in other parts of the world. So that would be something that I would really love to be able to introduce to other parts of the world. How can we create space, continue to work with queer voices? It's really a privilege to be able to work with like-minded people and to work with people from my community specifically. It's such a blessing, and it's really a gift to see how far we've come, even I mean, I'm from London and I never experienced any kind of homophobia, and I didn't see my friends really either. Like, we were very lucky in that sense. But even then, there was so much less resources, and there was, especially in regards to like businesses, it wasn't really a thing. It was still just like a queer bar that was the thing in amongst the queer community. The commitment to spreading awareness and in terms of our own queer voices, I think is something that's really missing in the field of business in general. And I think it's something that will have to be more introduced and more of an important thing in regards to customer and business relationships. People are connected to people, so I'm seeing that queer spaces and queer voices are a fantastic platform for that to be risen up with. Seeing this collaboration is not only important for a business owner like myself to feel like I'm a part of something and feel like I'm supported in some kind of way, but also towards the guests as well, and towards our customers, to be able to put forth a voice of working together as opposed to me just selling you something. Like, we want our own voices to be heard, and we want the queer message to be spoken about and to be heard as well, because at the end of the day, inclusivity and equality is what the human experience is all about. It's what our end goal is, in my opinion. And that's why platforms like We Create Space are so important, and they're really essential for the growth.